Hey everyone, welcome to the Act 3 of the Gearless series for the Ranger Concoction build. As usual for Act 3, I'm just going to probably do the usual sped up, here's a billion different things you have to do at the start, and then finally show Xyclucian or something. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there. I had two main goals for this act. I had to get to level 40 as fast as possible in order to get the third socket on my Ascendancy skill. This would give me more damage per mana flask charge used for the fulminating concoction. I then needed to solve my flask gain. As you can see in the previous act, I had a lot of problems where I needed to stall for very long amounts of time, and I was hoping to get Alchemist Spoon from Ignagduk, but I later realized this is only available in Act 4 because you need level 14 gems in order to get that, which was a really big downer. But for now I progressed through the act as normal, by vanquishing the giant four-armed gorilla, grabbing all the major waypoints, and then getting my reward for the Venom Crypts quest. Xyclucian was particularly annoying for this character due to the amount of times that the boss becomes immune to damage by flying onto a pillar or using the flamethrower attack, and then also the attacks that make it so I just have to run away or avoid for a very long amount of time. And overall, I did not have enough DPS at this point to avoid my stalling for charges because I didn't get to level 40 and get that extra gem socket. I ended up using the method that I used on my monk, where I got rid of the two pillars near the entrance and left the one near the staircase up to allow myself to stall for a little bit longer whenever Xyclucian would land on that pillar. This allowed me to keep getting some small amounts of chip damage in over time, and eventually I finally took the boss down. Okay. Okay, Blackjaw. Okay, not bad. Grinding to level 40 for that extra socket helped. Trial of Chaos is pretty bad on a Gearless character, and I ended up getting pretty bad mods in the run where I completed this trial, but I pushed through out of frustration. I'm editing this a month after completing this character, and I'm getting such a good laugh out of the rage I had for this content. When you do this trial this many times in a row, you really start to realize how much the game makes you stand still or walk through this trial and do nothing the entire time. I think it's around 2 to 4 minutes of just walking to complete this trial, and it's kinda insane. I ended up getting super lucky in the end though and got the bird boss when I had minus 40 to all resistances, which is amazing because I don't think this boss has a single elemental attack. Nice, got him. Okay, Ascendancy. We're gonna get our passive points.
Remove it from that giant construct. Good luck.
Nice. It feels weird how little commentary I have for bosses in this video, but like there's just nothing to talk about. Some of these bosses are dying in literally 30 seconds, which is just insane for a gearless character. And I just have nothing to really say when it dies that quickly. It's just a boss that just vanquished. I really don't know what to say. It's kind of hilarious because gearless characters usually take 4 to 5 minutes just to kill a boss, and then after that I've already died 16 times to the boss, so I have something to say about it. But I just really was not struggling on this character. The only thing I can really say about this character is there's so much more room for damage from this character. I'm going to get Alchemist Boon once Act 4 comes out, which will just give me a ton of flask regen. I might never run out of flasks ever again on a boss with that. And then on top of that, there's just so many damage nodes for elemental damage or lightning that are just nearby my character, and it's just going to be insane how much more damage I can get out. The only problem I'm going to run into is eventually I'm going to be getting one shot by literally every single attack, and that's going to be a lot of fun having to do hitless bosses while DPSing them down. I think it'll be easier to go down because I can't really see properly at the top.
I think not.
Grind you up. Grind you up. Wrath of the free.
Yeah, our damage is really fucking good as long as I can keep flasks up.
This should grant us
Get rid
access
of
to the
that.
temple.
Okay, time for Ketzuli.
Let the sun curl your flesh.
Can't kill what you can't catch.
The gaze of the vow. Euphoria. My blood burns. Touch of Copac.
Nice.
Will be saved.
He kind of stunned himself by summoning that extra
Use its mind. Eventually.
orb, so
Vile
cool.
ingenuity never ceases to amaze me.
Viper's the first boss that actually gave me trouble on this character. It took me around half an hour to complete the boss, and it's just purely due to poor play. As I'm watching the footage, I can see stuff like, you know, just sitting next to the soldiers too often and getting chipped down to half health or whatever. My last attempt at Viper, I actually ended up using a strategy where I would only stun Viper when I thought she was going to use her Arakali attack. The nice thing about stunning Viper right before the Arakali attack is that sometimes it can allow you to actually skip it entirely, and this will allow you to keep DPSing Viper without having to worry about the immunity time where she's just sending spears out at you from the sides, and it's just annoying as hell. The other thing was that I ran into a pretty massive bug in this where she did it twice in a row. She literally landed and then instantly did it again, which I'm guessing maybe I somehow skipped one, but then she ended up going back and doing that. It's just absolute chaos. And I didn't even notice until actually reviewing this footage. She flew out of the arena at the end, and I was lucky enough that she freaking came back into the fight in order to let me end it. It's absolutely insane how buggy this boss is, and I can't believe they left it in this state for the races. I got screwed because I forgot to put the curse on her. Fuck. Just gonna do Arakali's fucking shit again. Huh? Let's go.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Zicoatl has finally come for me. Progress comes with a heavy price. I've had enough of this. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here? It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
Then you've abandoned.
One death is nothing for the greater good. Let's see you survive this. The destruction of Zicoatl will be repaid as unexpected, but not critical. I plan for every contingency. Self-destruction. This is not over yet. Existence is merely energy. Let's see you survive this. I will burn you alive. The destruction of Zicoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. Fatal ambition. Full power. Now, you are within my grasp. I cannot allow you to interfere. The end of the world is nigh. Let's see you survive this.
Got him. Let's go. So that's the end of Concoction Ranger for now until I get Act 4. Hopefully they don't delete my character when 0.2 comes out, but we'll see. I'm really excited to actually continue playing this character, and if you really liked this series, please leave a like. If you disliked it, I'm gladly taking that too. Please subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. For anyone who's still watching, I am doing The Witch next. I'm already done it. It took me literally a day to do The Witch. It's actually insane. I can definitely see why the racers were playing Infernalist so much. And I'm waiting for 0.2 to come out before I play my Mercenary, because I'm hoping that the new Ascendancy for Mercenary actually has totem support because of the ballista that's in the background of the picture, but we will see.